Hello everyone, welcome back to this new section in Power BI. How to append multiple CSV files from a folder. If I have 20, 30, 40 CSV files in one folder, how to append those one below the other in just 3 clicks without any coding. That's the best part without coding. So let us see how to append multiple CSV files one below the other. So imagine you get multiple CSV files every day, every month. What you can do is you can collect those all files into one folder and you can append those files, CSV files in Power Query, Power BI in just 3 clicks. Not more than that. Okay? And very simple. Provided that the data is clean, underline this thing which is the data should be clean. Okay? There should be no error. Then you can quickly combine that. And how do we do that? Practically, let's see that. So I have this folder, kept the name of this folder is monthly sales files and it's a CSV. Double click and let me open. These are around 6 files I have, and if you see the name is given based on month, April 2020, August 2020, Feb 2020 and so on. Based on month wise, I have given the file names. These are all CSV files here. Let me open any one CSV file and let me show you what data I have. If I double click on April 2020, you can see the data is very simple and purposely I have kept very small data. So you can see the data is very simple, not so big record, hardly 10 records have kept. The first column is date, client and sales in million. Okay. These are all the client name I have kept. Only one sheet I have. The name of the sheet is April 2020. Actually in CSV we don't have a sheet, but since I have opened in Excel, it is showing us April 2020 as sheet name. So I will close this. Don't save. One more file, I will open any one file, let's say March 2020, and you can see same 10 records and values also something different would be there. Okay, and values also would be there and the name is different here. You can see this is for March month. So I can just close this. Don't save. So if you count here, there are 6 files. Each CSV file is having 10 records. So output I should get as 60 records. Copy path of the folder where all the files are kept. Come to Power BI, get data and click on this more button. In this more button, you can import data from many data sources, but we want only from a single folder. I cannot select a CSV because it's not a single CSV. It is the entire folder. Okay. So select the entire folder, click on connect. Make sure you have only CSV files in this case. Study. Okay. Now I can just paste the path, Control V and click on OK. Now you can see it is showing us that there are 6 files and all are CSV files and some information related to data that when it was created, modified. Now I can show you different methods. You can combine. Here you can see there's a combine option. I can click on combine. We have 2 options, combine and transform. If you click on combine and transform, it will combine and go to Power Query. If I click on combine and load, it will combine and come to Power View. That means directly for creating charts. But let us go to combine and transform data and it will open Power Query and all the sheets or all the file would be appended one below the other. So this you can ignore and for time being you can click on OK button. And what is the meaning of that window? I'll show you in the next video. What is that? Now you can see separate Power Query window would be open in my taskbar and something happened. This is I have not done. This is has come by default. This step also I have not done anything, but automatically it has been recorded. This is the name of folder from where I picked up the file. This three column where present is my source file, each file and how many records we have. The number of the records we have is given at the bottom, 60 rows. Okay, from which file they are picked up will be given into this column. Okay, if I click on this drop down, it will tell me what are the sources it has picked up the data from. Let us cross check. If I go to transform and if I click on this button which is count rows, so you can see the number of rows right now is how many? 16 rows. Next month, if you get one more file and you can just code that folder. Okay, so July file I don't have. So what I'll do is I'll right click, copy that file and right click and paste that file, rename this as July underscore 2020. Okay, assuming that one more file have come in July month and I'll paste it in that folder. What I have to do, I can just go to that Power Query and here is a home tab. You can see there's a refresh button. This refresh button, if you click and observe, the number of records will change to something different. Let's see, if I click on this button, it will go and check into the folder. Now many records are present or how many files have been added, and you can see 70 records. So complete automation, only one time you have to do the setting and automatically it will update the data set there in desktop Power BI desktop. We have to manually do that in refresh button. But when I publish it online, it will automatically refresh. Whenever I say them every day, every week, every quarter, whenever I assign that, so this is a complete automation process. Okay, so this is just 30%. Imagine the other 30% would be your dashboard, your reports will automatically update. If the file is put into folder, your dashboard and your reports will update, and 30% will see in the coming section also. So that's it. I hope you have understood how to append multiple CSV files in folder in Power Query in Power BI. Now, for more append features, connect with me, and if you encounter any doubt, any question, comment on below and stay tuned.